friends, and welcome to Crafternoon. It's me, Miss Nicole, and today we are going to be looking at It's Fun to Draw Fairies, Mermaids, Princesses, and Ballerinas by Mark Bergen. I have this book to help guide me. I have a piece of paper from my drawing pad, a pencil, eraser, and sharpener. Actually, this is the eraser, this is the sharpener, some black pens to make a darker lines, and of course, something to color with. So this book, if you're interested after I finish drawing something from it, you can find the link for this book in the description of this video. So let's take a look on the inside. This looks so fun. So this book, in the table of contents, it will show you all the different fairies and mermaids and different fun things that you and princesses you can draw, and they all have different names. And the number that's next to their name is what page we turn to, so we can find that. So these look fun. But I know I am going to draw Princess Nicole because my name is Nicole. So let's go to page 54. Oh, but while we're turning to get to that page, look at all these really cool pictures. And this one's cool because while most of it is drawing like this one is a little activity where we'll be cutting the shapes out of with colored paper. We'll continue. We're almost there. We're on page 51 and this is 53. So that means the next page should be Princess Nicole. That's cool. She has curly hair and I have curly hair. So I really think it was meant to be that I draw this princess. So before we get started, let's read the instructions. Step 1, start with the head, add a nose, mouth, and lines for the eyes. 2, draw in the top of the dress. 3, add the rest of the dress. 4, add the arms and the feet. And 5, draw in the hair and the crown. And so it gives us in these little blue things some extra tips. So this one, you can use a felt tip marker for the lines and add colors using colored pencils. Using the pencils in a scribbly way to add texture. Splat effect. Princesses need lots of mattresses. I think these are both really good tips. So I don't have color pencils, I have markers. But you can do this with colored pencils, or you can do it with crayons. What do you like to draw with? Do you color in with? Do you like color pencils? Do you like markers? Do you like something I'm not even mentioning? I would love to know. You can put that down in the comment. And so when they said that you can do in a scribbly way to add textures, I'm going to get this a little closer. Do you see that they're kind of right here in the pink, and even in this pink, you can see that the person who drew this, colored this in, went like this with their thing. And here, you can tell they went this way. They just rubbed back and forth rather than going in circles. So that they look kind of different, and that's what they mean by adding textures. So, but we're going to start off with just following the directions. So we're going to do direction 1. Start with the head. Add a nose, a mouth, and lines for the eyes. And if it doesn't look exactly like this, it's okay. I know it's not going to look exactly like this because since it's Princess Nicole and I'm Nicole, I'm going to try to make it look a little bit more like myself. So I'm going to start with the head. So there we go. There is a circle for the head. And I'm making sure I'm leaving enough room down here that I can add the rest of the picture, but also to decorate more. So hopefully that's a good place. We'll find out if I run out of room or not, but I think it's not. So since I'm laying down in bed, because this is obviously me now, we're going to add the lines for the eyes because I'm sleeping. And then a nose, and I have a little bit bigger of a nose than this picture, so I am actually going to make my nose look like that instead of that way. And then I am going to keep a smile because I love to sleep. So I'm going to keep that smile on my face. So next we're going to draw in the top of the dress. So this little part looks like it is the collar or my neck. So I'll add that. And then I'm going to do the next one right here. And who doesn't love puffy sleeves? I know I love puffy sleeves. So I'll add puffy sleeves. This kind of made it in a full circle and I didn't do that, but that's okay. Again, it's not going to look exactly like that picture, but that's fine because I'm making my own piece of artwork. So now we're supposed to add the rest of the dress. And I see that it looks kind of like a triangle, but it looks a little bit more curved than normal. But I'm going to start off with the big shape, where it's a curve here and a curve here, and then I am going to make the bottoms meet. And then add the 2 lines here. All right. The next, we're supposed to add the arms and the feet. So it looks like my arms are coming out and it's touching around the center of my head. There we go. I'm relaxing. This one looks a little bit longer than the other. That's okay. And now we're going to do the feet. So here's my thing. The only thing I don't like about this. This looks like she is wearing her shoes in bed. Now, if you know me, I would not wear my shoes in bed. If you know me, as soon as I get into my house, I don't actually like shoes that much. So I don't even wear shoes in my house. So instead of making them pointy like this, I am going to just make them rounded to try to actually look like my feet. And I have big feet. So I'm going to make them big like this. So I'm not going to wear shoes to bed because I definitely want to do something like that. But now we're going to draw in the hair and the crown. So let's see. I'm going to erase this a little. Kind of got a part of my arm and my face. And now what do I do with my hair? I wonder if I should make my hair like it is now. Or should I make my hair like it is sometimes after I just finished washing it? It looks kind of like this, a little smaller, but kind of like this. And I think that's the way I'm going to go. So let's make the poofiness poof. But like I said, my hair is a little shorter than that, but it is that poofy after I finish it. So instead of having it come all the way out here, I'm just going to make it a little shorter. And I'm going to erase a part of this because I forgot my crown. So now I have room to put my crown. And I'm going to make it 3 like in the picture. So they kind of have it cut like this to give us a little, let's see. There we go. So I can have sort of a little bang. All right. And there we go. And this is the picture that I drew. Now I'm going to line it and then I'm going to color it and I'll be right back. All right, and so here is my final picture. And here is what they have on the screen. So I took a little bit of liberty with it. I added some extra stuff, extra decorations. My picture is very dark because if you have seen me in the library, you know that I like wearing dark colors. If you come in, I'm probably wearing black right now. So I, of course, had to have a very dark dress. But I tried to make it a little more colorful by making it purple instead of all the way black. And the other thing about me, if you know, sometimes especially when I have if you look closely in my hair, I tend to have a little bit of color in my hair. So I put a little bit of purple in the black of my hair. But this is supposed to be me because I'm Princess Nicole. Woo! Well, anyway, that is it for today for Crafternoon, where I used this book. It's fun to draw fairies, mermaids, princesses, and ballerinas by Mark Bergen, to help me draw myself as Princess Nicole. What do you think? Does it look like me?